Hey y'all,
Hey
hey!
everybody.
How's it going? Is the question. I feel like everybody is kind of asking each other and asking themselves.
And trying to find the new norm, like what's the new norm? What is it going to look like when we're able to get out again? I mean, just crazy.
Just a lot of uncertainty right now, which I'm like, man, when we really think about it, there is a lot of uncertainty in life. How do we all deal with each other in the midst of our own uncertainty and freaking out? I feel like, our patience a little bit gets tested.
Well, yeah, when you can't run from something, you can't escape somewhere, you can't go, you're stuck. You actually got to face things in yourself as well as with the people around you. It is, and it's difficult. It's hard. You're confined. You feel trapped. How do we deal with that?
Some days I'm like, oh yeah, killed it. There's other days I'm like, miserable fail.
Yeah.
But I know right now I'm really thankful that I read the book Double Blessing by Mark Batterson kind of before walking into this season.
Yeah.
There's a part in his book where he talks about just God's mercies and how they're new every day, and to really, really, really think about that, because I'm like, in my head, I feel like I'm still processing this thought,
Right.
and super grateful for this thought when he's talking about they're new every morning, which doesn't mean the mercy that you were given yesterday starts over again today.
Right.
It's that what you need today, he's giving you.
That's
So
good.
like what you needed yesterday was available to you, and you use it. I hope you used it, but even if not, you have what you need for today.
Oh, great thought.
And that's just how big and vast and cool God is.
So even as you're saying that, I think about when he talked about don't put new wine in old wineskins, that we don't serve a God that gives us something new and puts it in something old. And so it's like every day that grace is sufficient, it's new, but we have to tap into that, because there are days, like you said, that we are just hitting it out of the park, and other days where we are getting beat down. And that's just kind of the nature of learning and growing and receiving that grace that's so freely given to us.
Right. And like for me, even when you say that, I'm like, oh boy, I have had some very not shiny moments, like going off on Joey in the bathroom, because we feel like that might be a hidden place from our girls, where I unleashed everything, and I'm like, oh, as it came out. Well, first for a second I maybe felt like yes, and then I was like, ugh, that's not pretty.
Well, and then just like with me getting short or trying to withdraw in myself because I don't want to deal with things, I want to get away, but having to face those things, and it does feel bad. It feels horrible, and you have to catch yourself and receive that grace and know that none of us are perfect. We're going to react different. So even if we've blown it, God's grace is sufficient. We can say, hey, I'm sorry, I blew it, and move forward in the grace that God's given us. Thank God for his daily grace.
Yeah, so our thought right now and our prayer right now is just that, one, we would continue to walk in the mercy of God and the grace of God, and that you too would do that in this time.
And his mercy is new every morning. I mean, I think for us, we're saying every day, let me receive that grace. I need that grace. And then I can take that next step